Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Elial. In this incarnation, I am here today to comment that tomorrow, February 4th, we have the moon entering Taurus, and it is going to create squares, tensions with Pluto, Mercury, and the Sun in Aquarius at the time it enters in the sign. So, the moon in Taurus, it is a moment to put the attention in if we are really taking care of what we feel that is fertile in our experience, if we are giving shape, giving form to what we want to create in the matter. It is also about observing what has a true value, an essential value for us, which also implies to recognize if we are giving to ourselves the value that in many occasions could be extended more to the external things, rebalancing when we need it. This is not about positioning ourselves on one thing or other, but it is about recognizing where we need to reequilibrate this energy. So giving the value to ourselves, it is about choosing where we want to invest our time, energy, and resources with truly purpose that can connect with a well-being in the process. This is also about cultivating this enjoyment of the process without that representing going into an extreme of hedonism, or to lose ourselves in the material plane, or disconnecting from the spiritual, or vice versa, because many times people could be like could want to connect more with the elevated levels without perhaps doing a concrete contribution in the world of the matter. But we are here, we incarnated in a physical body to experiment a physical reality and to appreciate what that allows us to experiment. So these tensions with the planets with Aquarius are minor transits, but while we are approaching the final part of the week, this energy is going to increase because it is going to be very strong by the full moon in Leo next week. And this is starting to show us the changes that we have to open ourselves to, that we have to allow so life can circulate. And this could imply the detachment of very, very fixed ideas, because we are talking about fixed signs, or perhaps the detachment of things that we want to retain or possess, but paying a high price, staying in this state of resistance with life. So the moon is going to respond to Venus that enters Aries tomorrow, creating this sextile with Pluto in Aquarius. So this Venus wants to, move to new experiences. And for the people that perhaps have difficulties to take initiatives, this is a great transit. It is like the injection of courage that it is needed to move where the soul desires. It is also an aspect that can collaborate for the people that have difficulties to give priority to themselves. I mean that they have the tendency to give a lot of energy to the environment. In this first instance, Venus, it is going to stay until March 2nd, because that is the day that it starts its retrogradation. For the people that have more impulsive tendency, well, it will be important to regulate this energy. The shadow of Venus in Aries, it is very linked with the focus on oneself. Putting in a priority our desire without considering other people, and this could be conflictive. And the square between Mars retrograding Cancer and Chiron, it is still active for 2 days more or less. So this the shadow of Venus in Aries could also be linked with wanting to start something and then not sustaining, because that initial spark, it is not enough nor to sustain relationships nor projects of life. So this could happen also with resources, because Venus is associated to that, investing without being too much conscious, too much aware, acting without thinking. So when we have a clear direction, then this energy, it is to move forward. But we are going to reevaluate certain things because of the retrogradation. And in the great scheme, these last degrees that Venus is going through of Pisces until the first two of Aries, these are the mathematical degrees through which Saturn and Neptune are going to move practically the whole year in conjunction. They are going to be united. So there is something big happening in there, because while Neptune is going to dissolve structures that seemed to be solid, but if they are not service, not if they are not at service to something superior, higher in our experience, we are not um, we are not going to be able to sustain them. But at the same time, the soul is going to call us to create a new constructions in this profound rendition to things that perhaps we cannot see with our eyes, but we can feel with our soul. And this has its challenges. So from the next days, they are going to be at 10 degrees of distance, and they are going to come together. From June, they are going to be at 1 degree of distance, and we are going to feel this energy a lot. So I have pendant the video of Neptune in Aries. I will do it in short. Well, I am going to end this video here. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.